All right, what's going on? Vail, Colorado, how are you doing? All right, we got some fans, family, friends, everyone out here for the Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar. I'm Nelson Wormstead, joined here with my co-host, DC, and we also want to invite everybody out on the web and the webcast joining us for the day. But today, it's all about the kids. We're going to have the boys and the girls take to the halfpipe. This amazing-looking halfpipe, DC. Unbelievable here. Bluebird skies in Vail, Colorado. There's a look on your screen. DC, how you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful this morning. As you said, bluebird skies. Good to be back in Colorado. Been gone for a little over a month now, so it's great to be back here on the home turf and back here at the Burton U.S. Open. And what a way to start off the week, again here with Junior Jam. Love the energy out here these kids bring, and this is the future of snowboarding out here, Nelson.
All right, so again, a look right there up the pipe just moments away. We'll be starting things off with the girls, alternating back and forth, boys and girls. And of course, today's event, the Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam, is presented by Clif Bar. So thank you so much, Clif Bar. All right, DC, a look up the pipe right now. It's not any smaller for the Junior Jammers.
Nope.
So it's pretty high to climb up those walls.
That's right. For our youngest Junior Jammers are 10 years old. If you're a 10-year-old kid looking up at these 22-foot walls, that's quite the wall you're looking up at. So big ups to all these little kids charging in this 22-foot pipe. Saw them in practice and very, very hyped on the ride we're going to see here today, Nelson. These kids are on fire. all
right, and speaking of some rides right now, let's throw to some highlights from last year's Junior Jam, and we'll be right But right now, let's take a look at some memorable moments from last year's U.S. Open. All right, there we have it. Some look back at last year's highlights. DC, it is just an insane week here, Vail, Colorado. I love starting things off with the Junior Jam. Years back, we used to have it on Sunday after all the big events, and it would be just the parents hanging out because everybody had left. But this is a great way to kick off the week. Again, we get to see the future of snowboarding, and just so many talented riders have come through the Junior Jam here. But again, our Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar. We're just moments away from dropping our first competitor, and I'm excited, DC.
Yeah, very fired up. Junior Jammers always bringing great energy out here to the mix here at the Burton U.S. Open. And again, the future of the sport. Remember these names, because as we went down with that list, a lot of legends have come out of the Junior Jam.
All right, so let's check out a quick course animation as we look towards the top of this huge half pipe, 600 feet long, 18-degree pitch. I mean, it is perfection, 66 feet wide, 22-foot tall walls, again, for the Junior Jammers. That's like climbing a building.
Yeah, and when you're boosting out of this pipe, you know, that's 22 feet off the flat bottom that you are just right when you're at the lip. So you're going 5 feet out. That's 27, almost 30 feet off the flat bottom. So again, the criteria: height, amplitude, difficulty, how progressive of a trick, execution. Are they nice and clean and controlled throughout the execution of that trick, holding on to their grabs, not flailing their arms around, etc., etc.
All right, so there's a look right there. Amplitude, trick, difficulty, execution. And the total criteria score is 75% of the score. The other 25% is overall impression, how good they look in the air, controlled, good flow down the pipe. So total score could be upwards of 100 points. And there's a look at our format. DC, run us through it.
Yeah, once again, 2 runs, the best run counts. And then after those 2 runs, that's where we switch things up a little bit from what you traditionally see. There's a bonus run for the top 6 dudes and the top 3 girls after run 2. So, again, the top 6 guys, top 3 girls will get a 3rd bonus run. Execution, there it is again, 25 points is maximum you can get with execution, 25% of the score. Trick difficulty, 25% of the score as well. Amplitude, 25% of the score, and overall impression, 25% of the score.
All right, again, just moments away from dropping our first competitor. Again, this is 14 and under. Youngest competitors in the field here today, 10 years old. All right, so our first competitor to drop coming out of Pacifica, California. She's 14 years old, Ella Cowan. I believe she's a goofy footer. So she'll just be awaiting for the official go-ahead from our starters. All right, DC, first rider is getting the go-ahead. And here we are with our first rider to drop for the Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships Junior Jam competition presented by Clif Bar. And it's going to be Ella Cowan. The 2 runs is nice. Get that first run jitters out of the way.
Yep.
Very intimidating for these kids out here for sure.
Ella Cowan hailing out of the North Lake Tahoe area with some Chilean roots. So viva Chile. Ella gets to go down there, and you know she could pursue the endless winter if she wants, but family big into surfing as well, so they tie in some trips to Mexico. And she's got a couple siblings here in the mix, so a big shout out to Lola and Tate. Younger siblings there to Ella, who we very well could be seeing here in the Junior Jam in years to come, Nelson.
Oh, for sure. All right, here we go. Officially getting the go-ahead and on course for her first of 2 runs. And again, top 3 girls will get a bonus run for a possibility to shake up that podium. But right now, the goofy footer dropping into her heel side wall. DC, take it.
Coming in the first hit, starting off with a nice backside air. Ella here in her first Junior Jam, just 14 years of age. What a great experience for these riders to have. So nice, smooth work of the transitions here, linking nice, clean lines between the hits.
Getting a lot of hits in.
Yep, frontside 360 there, so coming in for a switch hit. The cab 3, switch frontside 3 there, bringing it back around to forward. And a nice backside air, so nice clean run there. Put your hands together for Ella Cowan. First run in the books, and again, nice and clean execution there. Linking in those hits beautifully, Nelson.
Yeah, looking real good there. As we look back up for the replay, there's a look dropping into that heel side hit. Trying to get that backside air going as she links it straight into the frontside air. Able to point that nose down the hill. Nice execution of rolling over onto the flat base. Kind of fundamental backside hit skills that you need to ride half pipe.
Yeah, Ella. Waiting that first run score to drop. All these riders are going to get 2 runs, and then the top 3 ladies will get a 3rd run. So score coming in for Ella, 51 for her first run there. So Ella, nice work, way to crack open this competition. All right, next up, this is going to be Riley Rivera, her first Junior Jam, Bear Mountain, her stomping grounds, coming out of Montclair, California. 13 years of age, goofy footer, doing it for Anarchy Outerwear. All these riders got some training in yesterday, and the pros were training as well, so they got to train alongside the pro athletes you'll be seeing this week. How cool is that, Nelson?
That's crazy. Similar to when you and I snaked Shaun White last year.
Here she is, Riley Rivera dropping in.
All right, looks like she's coming into the toe side wall to start things out. Gonna start things off, big frontside air. Gonna link that right into a backside air. Keeping good speed up top as we go right into the spinning there. Frontside 360 now coming in, going fakie to forward, so back-to-back threes. Another little lofty air. Backside air, she's gonna run out of pipe, so solid, full pull. Right there from Riley Rivera.
Nice work, Riley Rivera, waking up in beast mode there. Great run. Towards the bottom there, she had a frontside air where she extended the back leg on, boning that one out. Really good style. And you can see the replay up on the screen for Riley Rivera. First of 2 runs in the books for this Bear Mountain local. And score coming in. A 64.8 for Riley Rivera, so new leader. Nice work, Riley.
Yeah, so 64.87 will outdo Ella Cowan's 51, but again, plenty of riding left to go. All right, making our way back up to the top. All right, so 14 years old, running bib 16 is going to be Kinsley White, coming out of San Clarita, California. All right, so here we go, on course. DC, take us through it.
Kinsley White dropping in the pipe, her second junior jam, so she's got some experience out here at Vail Mountain. She was here last year, starting off with the backside air into the front side 540. Now linking that up with the backside air with the mute grab. Into the front side 360, so coming in for her first switch hit, so nice and technical there. Judges love seeing switch hits, cab 3, back around and forward. Good amplitude here for Kinsley White. And getting the method in at the end, holding on to that one for a second for good style points. Nice work, Kinsley White, first run in the books, and a great one there, Nelson.
Yeah, solid look. I'm sure we'll get a replay here on the screen as we take a look back up top. Lofting one out for you, a little tail smack in there. There was the hold on the briefcase style. Still hand on the top edge though, so not technically a briefcase, but a little Archie bunker style. All right, scores coming in. So just awaiting scores here for Kinsley White.
So again, Kinsley White here in her second junior jam experience here with her second junior jam appearance. Mammoth Mountain local.
All right, so there you go, a 75 even. That'll move her into the top spot.
And next rider getting ready to drop, coming out of Calabasas, California. This is Lexi Simsovitz. Second junior jam for Lexi as well. Calling Mammoth home as well. A lot of skill coming out of Mammoth. Chloe Kim, that's where she got her skills honed. Such a great snowboarding program out there at Mammoth Mountain, Eastern Sierras. So Lexi, 13 years of young, regular footer. Dropping in the pipe, first run for Lexi Simsovitz.
All right, coming in, toe side hit. There you go, front side air. Looking clean, calm, and collected with the backside air. There's a front side 360. Cabbing that one around, now facing forward. Looking good right there as we go back to back on the tail grab. There's your front side 540 landing high up on the transition, able to keep speed there for that last straight air. All right, let's hear it for her. 13. Again, for all of us here, Thank you for joining us at the bottom of the pipe. We're in beautiful Vail, Colorado for the 2018 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships. And today's event, the Junior Jam, presented by Clif Bar. Of course, we want to welcome everyone out in the world who's watching on the webcast as well. Thanks for joining in with us, watching these kids rip.
So looking at the run here for Lexi on the replay. Nice work, had the 540 in the run. And score coming in for Lexi, a 71.1. That'll put her in second place for now. Nice work, Lexi.
All right, so our next rider was last year's Junior Jam champion, MITSUKI Ono. So able to go back-to-back, and I honestly don't know if anyone's gone back-to-back Junior Jam championships. If somebody knows more than I do, please come up and educate me. But I don't know that we've had back-to-back winners. All right, so getting the go-ahead right now. 14 years old, coming out of Japan, representing Burton Snowboards. Let's hear it for MITSUKI Ono.
All right, MITSUKI Ono, a regular footer, so dropping in switch. Tough way to enter the pipe. Starting off with a cab,
Whoa.
720. So back around and forward. Huge frontside 540, great amplitude. Oh, just sketching out a little bit on the heel edge there as she came down to the bottom of the transition. So look for her to clean that up on her next run. But getting her momentum back there, nice backside air, frontside air with the nose grab, good style. And backside air with the tail grab. So put your hands together there for MITSUKI Ono.
Wow, DC, how about that?
Yeah, drop it in switch into a half pipe. Any snowboarder out there, just to grasp how technical that is, how difficult that is, try it next time you roll up to a pipe, just drop in switch. MITSUKI does it here, and the cab 720 with good amplitude, Nelson.
Yeah, got it around, landing clean, and then this is where we had some struggles there. Takeoff was totally fine. It just looked like a little heel heavy. So as she was trying to edge up on, yeah, so just leaning onto that heel edge a little too hard, losing all her speed. So she'll be looking to run number 2. But score coming in 59.62 will put her outside the podium position into 4th place for the time being. And if you're just joining us here, we are in run 1 of 2. And again, the top 3 girls will get a bonus run, as well as the top 6 boys. And we're going to make our way back up to the top. DC, who are we going to see?
Yeah, up next we're going to be seeing Sonora Alba. Second Junior Jam appearance for Sonora, coming out of Mammoth. Well, that's her hometown of San Pedro, California. Out here doing it for Vigilante, 11 years young.
Wow.
Goofy footer in the mix. And here she is, dropping in, first run.
All right, coming in, toe side wall, front side 5. Wow, the 11-year-old coming out swinging. There's a backside air, setting herself up for that front side 360. And then linking it around, so going back-to-back 3s and a 5. Frontside air, still plenty of speed here towards the bottom. And a melon grab to end it out. Let's hear it for her.
Nice first run there for Sonora Alba.
Score to beat right now. Kinsley White in the top spot with a 75 even. But we'll take a look at the replay.
Starting off with the front side, 540.
Risking it all right there.
Yep.
Spinning off the first hit.
So I just like seeing that, throwing a difficult trick on the first hit. There's some risk involved in that, and they tend to reward kindly. There's the front side 360. That sets her up for the cab 3. She brought it back around to forward.
All right, so just awaiting scores. All right, score coming in. Sonora Alba is going to be a 69.99, putting her into 3rd place. All right, so 2 riders left to go here for run 1 for the girls. Then we'll be moving right into the boys. 16 riders on the boys' side. All right, making our way back up to the top here, coming out of Rye, New York, so Westchester County area, 12 years old, an OMS rider, Julianne Tonkel. She's a regular footer, and she's getting the go-ahead. See a lot of those Westchester County, New York folks. Southern Vermont is kind of their go-to, so Okemo seems right.
Here she is, Julianne Tonkel on the pipe. First run, front side air. Linking that into the backside air, reaching back for the melon grab on the method. Front side 360 coming in for a switch hit. Cab 3 back around to forward. Front side air with the front side grab thrown in for good measure. Julianne Tonkel coming to the bottom of the pipe. And the front side 540.
Woo.
At the end there for Julianne Tonkel, her first Junior Jam appearance. Just 12 years young. Let's hear it for her.
All right, a look back up top. There we go, little tail skidder there. Going cab 3 Stale, dropping that tail down, letting it skid a little bit. There's your backside air. Lincoln turns looking good. Just awaiting scores. One rider left to drop after Julianne's score comes in, so she'll come in with a 47.25 for run number 1 of 2.
All right. Your next rider to drop. This will be our 8th rider, our final girl to drop here for her first run. Tessa Maud here in her 3rd Junior Jam appearance. 2nd place last year for Tessa. Mammoth Lakes, her hometown. Mammoth, her home mountain. 14 years of age, doing it for Oakley. She got first in 2016, so that was her first Junior Jam appearance. She won it last year, 2nd place. Can she get on the podium again? We'll find out soon. Here she is, dropping in.
All right, starting things off there, all the way around.
Nice front side 7 there.
Yeah, there you go. 7 to cab 3 combo as she goes front side 540. All right, and trying to back that one up, washing out just a little bit, so getting off her line, but that's the joy of best of format here. You can have a messed up run and still go for broke and be able to do it. All right, so Tessa Maud will be looking to run number 2 to clean things up. But again, she had a 2nd place finish here at the Junior Jam last year. As we take a look here at the replay.
Yeah, starting off the front side, 720. She had a stale fish grab thrown in for good measure into the backside 540. And she'll be able to clean that up. Tessa Maud on her first run there. Again, won this event 2 years ago. Got 2nd place last year. Big shout out to Tessa's dog, Sherwin. Sherwin's out here cheering for you as well, Tessa, sending those good vibes.
All right, so standing so far in those top 3 spots, Sonora Alba, Lexi Simsovitz, and in the top spot right now, Kinsley White with the 75 even as we go into our 2nd runs. But first, we're going to see run number 1 from the boys. All right, so our start list here for the boys. We got some names there, Jake Langston, Hans Huber, who we've seen before, Tommy Okeson, whose brother competed in this event last year, Joey, Valentino Guselli, who had a 2nd place finish last year. So 16 riders and lots of kids here. Jack Warble, stoked to see him in the event as well. So I'm stoked, man. Stoked to see the boys. All right, and we are starting things off. 13 years old, coming out of Mammoth Lakes, California. Jake Langston doing it for Tribe Snowboards. So he's just up there awaiting the official go-ahead. And here he goes, goofy footer. Our first boy to drop here for the U.S. Open Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar.
All right, Jake Langston, one of 3 junior jammers that are part of the fanny pack crew. 13 years of age, coming in hot. Oh, great style, extended that front leg on that front side air.
That was sick.
Boosting out. Backside air to a front side 540. Backside 540, getting that around. I like the white kit too, good style.
You know who used to run the white kit was Pat Moore in the half pipe way back.
Frontside 720 with the tail grab, getting it around. And put your hands together there for Jake Langston with a great first run. And you know, Nelson, one of my favorite things, that frontside air where he really boned it out there. Really hope we get to see that on the replay. Here it is, the second hit. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty right there.
It's as good as it gets.
That kid's done his homework. Great style on that frontside air. That was proper.
Yeah, so popped off a little bit there, off the lip. That's what slowed him way down. So landing awfully low. But again, he'll have a second run. Was still at enough speed.
And the tail grab on the front side 720. Good variety of grabs, something our judges like to see. Representing the fanny pack crew. So this will be our leader. Yeah, putting on the shades. Bright future for Jake Langston. You know he needs some sunnies.
All right, score coming in a 59 even. So there you go. First run jitters out of the way.
As we focus our attention back to the top of the pipe. Next rider to drop. Regular footer, 14 years of age, out of Crowley Lake, California, right up there on the Eastern Sierras near Mammoth. This is going to be Charles Gray. Any family members of Charles out there? I wonder if he prefers Chuck or Charlie. Is he go by Chuck or Charlie? Or all right, Charlie Gray dropping in. Here he is. First run for Charlie Gray.
All right, looks like he's going to be dropping in. Frontside hit to start things off. Frontside 540, holding the grab all the way around. Backing that up. There you go. Back-to-back fives coming into the hit. Number 3 of the frontside air. Backside air trying to poke that leg out a little bit. And there's a frontside 720. And he's going to cab that one around. And a frontside ollie to end things out. Let's hear it for him. My man, Charlie Gray.
Nice work there, Charlie Gray. About to take a look at the replay for Charlie Gray. Charlie, here you are on the big screen, brother. Frontside 540, nice and high out. Nice work, Charlie. Way to start it off there. Back-to-back 540s for Charlie Gray on those first 2 hits. And then the frontside 720 here. Lands that one nice and solid. He links that in with the cab 3. Cab, the term used for switch frontside spins. After Steve Caballero, legendary skateboarder, original Bones Brigade member. And score coming in for Charlie Gray. He's going to be a new leader, checking in with a 66.8. DJ Nakaji dropping that new Drake, God's Plan. Love this jam. Was bumping this on the drive over here this morning.
Yeah, big shout out to DJ Nakaji. As we make our way back up to the top right now, next rider is going to be Hunter GOULET, coming out of Park City, Utah, 14 years old, doing it for Burton Snowboards. He is also a goofy footer.
Second year competing in the Junior Jam. 3 years ago, he was the forerunner for this event, Nelson.
Wow.
Part of the fanny pack crew as well.
All right, DC goofy footer. Looks like he's going to be dropping it into the heel side wall.
Oh, my goodness. Huge method. Hunter GOULET. Can he just hike back up and do that again, please?
Looking like Ross the Boss Powers.
Yeah, wow. That's all right, Hunter. You got your next run to do that. And, oh, my God, I can't wait to see that again. Hunter Gray. Oh, what? Taking a page out of Ben Ferguson's book there with the laid out toe side turn in the pipe. And the gator roll, this kid definitely a fan of Fergie. He's like a mirror image with Goofy Foot. version of regular footer Ben Ferguson. All right, look at the replay. Look how high he goes out here. Everyone look at the big screen. Watch this. Look at that. That is a man-sized method right there. Almost 15 feet out on a 22-foot pipe. That's 37 feet above the flat bottom there. Hunter, you're an animal. I cannot wait to see you get back up there and ride again.
Young savage.
Part of the fanny pack crew representing for the FPC.
All right, currently in that top spot, Charles Gray with a 66.87, awaiting scores for Hunter Goulet.
Hunter, can you just do methods the rest of the day? I just want to see that over and over and over again.
Methods to lean air. All right, score coming in is going to be a 17.74 throwaway run for Hunter. He'll be looking to run number 2.
Hunter, you are definitely winning best method of not only today, but of the week as of right now. Every year we do a little contest within the contest, best method, and Hunter in the top spot, Nelson. I'm
Love
putting
it.
him there.
Put him up there. Solely judged by us.
Yeah, solely by us. It's a prestigious award that you just get.
With 2 people with the least amount of credibility.
We need to come up with a trophy for that, though.
We should.
All right, next up, coming out of Stowe, Vermont, the 3rd member of the FPC, the Fanny Pack crew, here in his 3rd Junior Jam appearance. He was an alternate, wasn't even planning on competing in pipe. He's big into slope and very skilled at slope as well. Love watching this kid ride a snowboard. This is Hans Huber coming out of Stowe, Vermont. Spends a lot of time in Colorado riding, though. Here he is dropping in.
All right, there you go. Backside air to start things out. Lofting a frontside air. Backside air with that Indy. Linking some good straight airs to start things out. There's a tail grab. Frontside 540. Looks like he's just going to wash out a little bit. But young Hans Huber from Stowe, Vermont, he'll be looking to run number 2.
All right, looking at the replay for Hans Huber.
Looks like
reaching for the nose grab there and that frontside air.
that's a good trick on the frontside wall.
That
if you can do it.
is. Yeah, if you can, when he locks that in on his next run and bones that out, it's going to be a thing of beauty. Tail grab on the backside air.
Got to
Again,
poke that.
this kid, very talented slope rider as well. I've had the pleasure of riding some park runs with him, and he's got some skills. Good to see him in the pipe tearing it up. Yeah, Hans. So score coming in for Hans, 38 there. So that's all right, Hans. You'll clean it up, man. I'm stoked to just see you out here. He wasn't even supposed to be competing, just an alternate.
All right, back up to the top right now. 10 years old, one of the youngest competitors here. Coming out of Southbury, Vermont, doing it for Darkside Snowboard Shop. Tommy Okeson, regular footer, whose older brother, Joey Okeson, was here last year.
All right, here he is, Tommy Okeson in the pipe. Frontside air on his first hit. Nice, clean re-entry into the pipe there, landing nice and high in the transition, linking that into the backside air. Frontside 3. Now coming in for a switch hit with the cab 3, back around to forward. Good work at the transition. I'm guessing this kid rides skateboards as well, as he is pumping proper here. Nice little method there for Tommy Okeson. Frontside 540, and he gets that around. One of our youngest competitors. Nice backside hack at the end. Put your hands together for Tommy Okeson.
10.
That's right.
I don't remember 10.
10.
I definitely wasn't snowboarding. I was skateboarding, but I wasn't snowboarding.
It wasn't that long ago for me. I remember that.
Happy birthday to DC.
Thank you.
Today's DC's birthday.
Thank you. I'm just partying with little kids on my birthday. That's how I do.
He just missed out on being able to do the junior jam.
Yeah, just
He's
outside of
15 years old today.
Dang it.
All right, score coming in for Tommy Okeson, 40.24, puts him into 3rd place for the time being. But still a lot of riders left here to go. 11 riders left as we make our way back up to the top right now. Who are we going to see, DC?
All right, next up, Jake Canner coming out of Evergreen, Colorado, 14 years of age, doing it for Burton, goofy footer. Shout outs to his twin sister Jessie out here in the mix. He's got a dog named Burton, a golden doodle that couldn't make it up here today, unfortunately. But how cool is that? His dog's name is Burton.
That's pretty cool.
Very cool. This kid, I've seen him skate a lot. Again, he's a local kid. He rides Summit County all the time and skates in the summertime up here a bunch. Such a good skateboarder, so look for those skills to transition here into the pipe, Nelson.
All right, coming in with some speed. Blasting one out for you. Now onto the front side wall. There you go, Crippler 7. Linking that up with a Hawken flip, so looking really good up top. There's your front side 540. Getting low, trying to keep that speed to go backside 5. There's a front side 900.
All right,
hanging on to it. Into backside 7. So there you go. That is going to be a top spot run. I'm not a judge, but that was looking pretty good, DC.
Yeah, I would say that's going to be our new high score. Looking at the replay here for young Jake Canner, proper in the air there for Jake Canner into the front side 720. And then the Hawken flip, the inverted cab 720 to bring it back to forward, named after legendary snowboarder Terry Hawkinson. Front side 540 with a melon grab. And again, this kid's such a good skateboarder, and you really see those skills. And then the 900 there, the only 9 we've seen in the Junior Jam so far. But skateboarding, such good cross-training. Backside 720, very technical trick there. You're blind on the last 180 there.
All right, score coming in is going to be a lofty one, 87.75, way into the lead.
Yeah, Jake.
That was sick, dude.
Attaboy, Jake Canner, killing it.
All right, so another rider making our way back up to the top. Last year, he was your second place finisher here at the Junior Jam, Valentino Guselli. Some wild style on this kid.
Yeah, hanging out with him last year. He's a little firecracker. So much energy, so much good vibes by the young Aussie here.
All right, so just 12 years old out here doing it for Volcom. This will be his first of 2 runs, and Valentino is on course.
All right, here's Valentino Guselli dropping in. Look at the speed carrying across there. Oh, proper front side air. Grabbing nice and high up on the edge towards his front foot there. Front side 720. Now for his first switch hit with the Hawken flip, the inverted 720, the inverted cab 7. Front side 9.
Oh!
So the second 9 we've seen in the contest into a McTwist named after Mike McGill, legendary skateboarder. Nice inverted 540 there.
Yeah, sick run, dude.
Very sick run there. Nice work, Valentino Guselli, second place last year. And, wow, that could be a podium run right there as he throws down. Nelson, take us through this replay.
Yeah, looking good right there, trying to kick out the back leg all Cardiel style. There's a look at the backside air. Things got technical. There was a look at that McTwist. About as proper as that one gets. Not quite chicken wing, but definitely up and over the head. We'll see what that's going to do. That was a really, really good run. So he would need a rival in 87.75. It looks like scores are going to be an 83.12. So into second place for Valentino Guselli. Those are 2 insane runs.
Yeah, definitely back-to-back heaters there.
And as we make our way back up to the top, I just want to welcome everybody once again to the 2018 Burton U.S. Open Snowboarding Championships. And, of course, our Junior Jam here presented by Clif Bar. 14 and under event to kick off our week here in Vail, Colorado.
Next up, we're going to have Hayden Tyler coming out of Dillon, Colorado. 11 years young, out here doing it for Volcom, regular footer. Youngest riders we have in the mix are 10, so Hayden just there as well, pretty much. 11 years of age. 11 was a good year, Nelson. Here's Hayden Tyler dropping it, first run.
All right, so here we go. Going to start things off. Keeping speed right there. Nice front side air. You feel like somebody that size needs like a weight belt. keep that momentum going. Nice frontside 540 from Hayden, looking good as he backs that up. So back-to-back fives in the middle of his run. Crippler 7. He had some good spins as well.
The lean air, named after legendary skateboarder Neil Blender. Lean is Neil spelled backwards, and that was the grab he was doing on those frontside airs, and he was like, yeah, you kind of lean in, and that's how my name's spelled backwards as well, so I'm calling it the lean air.
I'm a fan. I got a couple of old Neil Blender skateboards.
Big shout out to skateboarding for
everything, really.
For everything. And surfing. Thanks
Yeah.
to surfing for skateboarding,
True,
and skateboarding
true.
and surfing for snowboarding and snow.
All right, next up, making our way back up to the top, DC, who are we going to see?
We're going to have Jonas Hassler coming out of Switzerland. 11 years young, representing Burton regular footer. When you think of Swiss riders, some of the guys that come to mind, Yuri Podlachikov, David Havluetzel, Jan Scherer.
Is Christian Holler, Swiss rider,
Hitch
right?
Holler, he's a Burton rider as well. Pat Bergner, who had like one of the best, some of the best riding of his life out at the Olympics. So a lot of strong talent coming out of Switzerland. So good to see some of the new talent here, the future of Swiss pipe riding here. Jonas Hassler getting ready to drop in on his first run. Here he is in the pipe.
All right, starting things off there. Frontside air. He's going to link that into a backside air, trying to kick it out. Maybe a little double pump, Terrier style. Frontside 720 now coming in backwards. Nice cab 3. Yeah, good style right there as he goes frontside 5 with the tail grab. Into a backside 540. Lean air. And then into a KD roll style McTwist. And that is going to do it. Let's hear it for him. Again, always nice to have a international field here at the Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar.
The KD roll at the end there after Keir Dillon. had such a great career in the pipe. Looking at the replay here, 720 starting things off, and that cab 3 to late method, very cool there. That's a I haven't seen anyone else throw cab 3s like that, and I really like that. There's that Katie roll after Keir Dillon style of McTwist, and going for the stale fish grab on that front side air. A grab named by Tony Hawk after a summer camp in Sweden, where that's what they were served, some stale herring, some cured herring. That was pretty stale on their lunch plate.
All right, so just awaiting scores. Currently in that top spot still Jake Canner, 87.75. So awaiting scores for Jonas Hostler. All right, and as we await scores, again, we are in run number 1 of 2 for the Junior Jammers. 67.37 for Jonas Hostler. Move him up into 4th place. And again, the kickoff of our week, the Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar. I believe we have our Junior Jam Awards happening tomorrow. Tomorrow on the Solaris stage. Had to get confirmation. Didn't sound too confident when I said that. All right, back up to the top.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing Siddhartha Ulla dropping next. Really good book out there. If you're looking for a good read, there's a book called Siddhartha. Looking into some Buddhist reading. If you want to get deep with things, I got it, Nelson. You can borrow it from me.
Dude, I'm down to get deep with you anytime. I'm a great listener.
We've gotten deep in some snow here in Vail and past
We
years.
have gotten deep with some snow here.
That's spiritual.
Yes, I agree. It's where real bonds are formed. Digging yourself out of a tree well.
Lots of good memories made in the back bowls of Vail here.
Well, and in this half pipe, and our rider's dropping in right now, Siddhartha Ulla.
All right, Siddhartha Ulla starting off with the front side air. Linking that in with the backside air. Front side 3 for Siddhartha, just 11 years young. Cab 3 here. Love seeing these little kids attacking this pipe. Guessing Siddhartha into skateboarding as well, as he does not seem, oh, nice alley-oop 360 there. Does not seem fazed by the transitions of this 22-foot pipe. All right, he can hear you down towards the bottom here, so let's hear it for Siddhartha. Yee-hoo! Oh, that was like a reverse version of a penguin roll, or of a gator roll with a penguin slide out of it. Yes, Siddhartha. Inventing tricks here. I haven't seen that done before. And looking at the replay here, Nelson, take us through it.
Yeah, there was the back-to-back 360 combo. There's the old stiff leg. Going for that backside noser.
And that I've never seen done in a pipe before. I really like that. Siddhartha there with like a alley-oop penguin slide loop out there. Very cool.
Back to regs.
Score coming in for Siddhartha, 29.62 for Siddhartha. And next rider getting ready to drop, coming out of Yokohama, Japan, 13 years of age. This is Kiyotaro Tanaka. Doing it for Yonex, regular footer. So much talent coming out of Japan.
Our only Japanese rider in the field here for the boys. But it's been amazing. Some of the Japanese riders that have come through, we mentioned it earlier with Ayumu Hirano, who had a historic U.S. Open Junior Jam run that actually rivaled some of the scores from the main event.
All right, here he is, Kiyotaro Tanaka in the pipe.
All right, blasting one out, backside in the air. There's a frontside 900, and he's going to loop that right into a backside 540. Staying low, keeping speed. 720 into a cab 7. And there's a crippler, and he is going to run out of pipe, so a solid full pull from the Japanese rider.
Nice work, Kyotaro Tanaka. Domo arigato for some nice riding there. As we look at the replay, Kyotaro, check yourself out on the big screen. Look at this Indy air. Whoop. Great style. Yumu Hirano throws a nice Indy air in his run as well. So Kyotaro maybe taking a page out of some influence from his fellow countryman, Yumu. There's the crippler, the inverted frontside 540.
Hey, bud. How are you?
So Kyotaro Tanaka with a solid run there. I love the Indy at the opening to his run. And scoring for Kyotaro Tanaka, 84.5. That'll have him in second place. Omedetou gozaimasu, Kyotaro, for some great riding there.
All right, so back up to the top right now. Local boy Jack Warble for his first run. 14 years old, doing it for Burton Snowboards. Got to see some of his practice runs. Always nice to see his dad, Eric Warble, out there filming, hanging, being involved. So this will be Jack's first of 2 runs. And here he goes, on course.
All right, Jack Warble dropping in. First of 2 runs. Local boy proper Indy air there for Jack Warble. Into the frontside 720 with a tail grab. Looking nice and controlled. Cab 3 with a nose grab. Back around a forward. Frontside 540 with the tail grab. Maybe sneaking a mute grab in there as well. Backside 5, wheeling that one out, holding on to it. Frontside air with the frontside grab. Great riding here from young Jack Warble, holding on to the melon grab there on the backside air. The method into the backside alley-oop.
Woo!
Yes. Love the hand plant. Nice to have a nice inverted trick like that in the pipe. Nelson, solid run there for Jack Warble.
Yeah, full pull, lot of hits in that run. There you go, starting things off there with the Indy air. And then losing a little bit of speed, but able to get that frontside 720 around. Getting just a tad off his line. So if he's able to whip that around a little bit more, he'll get on his line with perfect execution for the next hit. And there was the hand plant, alley-oop in that style. Jack looking really good on run number 1. Let's see what the judges thought as we await scores. Currently in the top 3, Valentino Guselli in 3rd, Kyotaro Tanaka in 2nd, and Jake Canner still in the top spot. Score coming in for Jack Warble, 53.99. We'll have him up into the top 10 in 9th place. All right, so we will see Jack Warble on run number 2. 3 riders left here to drop here for the boys on their first of 2 runs. And as we make our way back up to the top, DC, who do we got?
All right, dropping next. This is going to be Wyatt Blake, 14 years of age, coming out of Park City, Utah. Just about a 7-hour drive from here. Represented by Park City Pizza. That's one of the best sponsors I've seen in the mix. What 14-year-old kid doesn't want a pizza parlor as his sponsor? Do you think he just takes his friends out for pizza after every day of shredding?
I sure would.
Man, I just got hungry. Thanks, Wyatt Blake. There he is in the pipe.
All right, coming in here, toe side hit to start things off. Lofting out the crail grab, then he's gonna go into the backside air, trying to keep some speed, washing out a little bit in the flat bottom, but able to get that frontside 540 around as he goes into the McTwist, hanging on. Frontside 360 now coming in fakie. And there's a fakie to forward, cab 3, so that's gonna do it for him right there. Wyatt Blake.
Nice work, Wyatt Blake. Did you bring pizza for everyone from your sponsor, Wyatt? That's what we want to know. Maybe tomorrow.
Wonder what kind of pizza. Sicilian, kind of Brooklyn style,
I
slice
hope it's
pies.
like New York style, Brooklyn style.
Yeah.
Front side 540 with the melon grab there. So we look at the replay into the McTwist. And front side 3 there, getting the front side grab in. Cab 3, back around and forward. Nice work, Blake Wyatt, good riding. Coming out of Park City. Does he have a sticker from Park City Pizza on his board? Score coming in 46.5.
All right, so that'll put him into the top 10. We have 2 riders left here to drop. Up next, we are going to see Noah Avalone coming out of Montauk, New York. Great skate park there. Pretty gnarly to skate pool there. But 10 years old. Again, 2 10-year-olds here in the Junior Jam. And Noah will be representing Burton Snowboards, Goofy Footer. Again, coming out of Long Island.
So one of our youngest kids, 10 years of age. Montauk, good surfing out there as well.
Yeah, very true.
Some of the best surf spots. Most of New York is beach breaks until you get there to the east end of Long Island. You start getting some rocky coastlines, some point break and reef break setups. Or so I've read. I haven't even visited there yet. I've read a lot about Montauk.
Montauk's great.
Had some friends that have talked about surfing there.
It's good down there this past week, I'll tell you that.
All right, one of 2 10-year-olds in the mix. Here's Noah Avalone, drop it in. Nice entry into the pipe there.
Looking good with the front side air into backside air, kicking the back leg out. There's your front side 360. And a cab 3, so back-to-back 3s into a front side 540, just getting on that toe edge. So this will be a throwaway run for Noah. Little crowd pleaser alley-oop for you. All right, so Noah, 10 years old. And we got one more rider left to drop.
All right, looking at the replay here for Noah Avalone. That was the cab 3. And the front side 540 has the front side grab held throughout. And then just a little toe heavy coming to the bottom of that transition, sliding out. It's all right, though. It's got another run. Oh, Mount Baker sticker there. No, have you gone shred at Mount Baker? Nice. That's like the soul spot for snowboarding.
All right, score coming in at 31.49. 13th place. But again, just 10 years old. All right, making our way back up to the top. Our last rider to drop for run number 1 for the boys, Anthony Leva, coming out of Morongo Indian Reservation, 13 years old. All right, getting the go-ahead in DC. He's making his way.
All right, here's Anthony Leva dropping in for his first run in the pipe, 13 years of age, out of Morongo Indian Reservation. That is so cool. Backside 540 there. Into the front side air, linking that in with the McTwist. Front side air with the nose grab. Kicking out the method there. And a front side 720, landed that nicely, coming in for a switch hit at the end. Nice cab 360. Bringing it back around and forward there. And Anthony Leva here in his second Junior Jam appearance. And a great first run for him. Nelson, take us through this replay.
Yeah, looking good. Trying to stay high up on the transition. And again, it's all on the backside wall. It's all about rolling over onto that flat base before you take off. Trying to get that little mule-style kick out.
A nice pattern in the base there. He's got a good tuner in his corner.
All right, so just awaiting scores. So scores coming in for Anthony Leva. Going to be a 60.37. Will bump him into 7th place. All right, so there you go. Run 1 is in the books. All right, here are the standings thus far. Top 3, Valentino Guselli. And then we have Karatara Tanaka in 2nd place and Jake Canner in the top spot with an 87.75. Those guys came out swinging on run number 1, and they will have one more run to go, plus our top 3 girls and top 6 boys will take a bonus 3rd run to see how those podiums will shake up. All right, and we'd like to welcome you back into the booth right now. Nelson Wormstead joined here with DC. And DC, we have a very, very special guest with us.
Yeah, Mr. Ben Ferguson up in the mix.
Oh, yeah. What up, guys? Stoked to be here.
How are you?
I'm good, man.
You've been traveling like crazy.
Yeah, I've been all over the place, but it's really good to be back here in Vail, and we got good weather, and, yeah, stoked to snowboard. Stoked to be here for the Open.
How's it been coming off the whole Olympic experience where you killed it, by the way? 4th place finish out at the Olympics. You had the air to fakie talked about around the world. A lot of people are saying that was the best trick they saw in the pipe all week.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. It was a whole crazy experience, man. Like, insane. Super cool to be a part of the whole thing. And but also, like, super stoked that it's over. Lots of pressure, and stoked that we're here at the Open. And this is a little more low-key. Not low-key, but a little more fun, I'd say. A little more of a snowboard contest, so I'm stoked for that.
Yeah, what's the general vibe with all the riders coming off all the Olympic pressure and then to be coming here into the Open? How stoked is everyone out there?
I think everyone's pretty stoked. I think everyone's ready to just really get back to snowboarding and really have some fun and enjoy this whole week.
Well, Ben Ferguson up here in the mix. Did you have some junior jams in your?
Dude, I did. I
was trying to look up your finishes. It's hard to find some of these older results.
I think I was 13 actually, and I got 3rd. I think Scotty James won that year. Jan Scherer maybe got 2nd, but the junior jam has always like traditionally been like the next guys coming up. I remember Pat Moore won it back in the day. Luke Matrani definitely killed it in it. Blavelt did. So there's names coming out of the junior jam, that's for sure. I think it's awesome that Burton brought it back and that we're here watching these kids shred.
All right, so right now, standings thus far, as we look on the women's side, we have Alba there in Sonora Alba, 69.9, Simsovitz, 71.1, and Kinsley White in the top spot with a 75 even. So again, like we were saying before, we will be alternating boys, girls, boys, girls. So the girls back up to the top for their 2nd and possibly final runs unless they make it into the top 3. All right, so our first rider is about to drop. No re-rack of the order. We will start like we did before with Ella Cowan coming out of Pacifica, California, 14 years old. And maybe we'll let Ben call this run.
Oh, man. Okay, lots of pressure. First announcing gig ever. This is cool, though.
Didn't you and your brother come in as junior announcers way long ago?
Maybe way back in the day.
Like
I remember Gabe hitting the mic for
totally,
sure.
Totally.
Yeah, definitely we had Gabe up in the booth
yeah.
here one
pretty
year.
Funny.
All right, here we go. Ella Cowan dropping in.
Cowan dropping in on her heels, eyeing up this first heel side hit. And she's got a nice little method there into the toe side hit. She's getting the front side grab in, looking good. Holding speed, very clean line. To another, maybe a crooked cop almost. Pretty sweet. Backside Indy, very nice. Oh, going for the front side 360, getting a little melon grab in there, getting it all the way around. Back-to-back threes, little combo action. It's always good to see. And she's cruising. She's got this run down into the back 3 here at the bottom to end it up. And, yeah, that was great. Right on.
So, Ben, any advice for, obviously some of these junior jammers are very light. They have 22-foot walls. They definitely struggle sometimes to keep speed. Is there a trick to the trade of pointing your nose down the hill or anything like that to keep some speed?
I mean, the best way to keep speed in the half pipe is just to hold that clean line and, yeah, to point it downhill and be able be strong through the transition. It's a tough thing to do. There's a lot of G-forces in there working against you. There's a lot of, like, crazy snow you got to ride through. So it's definitely tough.
All right, so scores coming in for run number 2. All right, so we have 51. All right, so in that top spot, again, like we were saying, Kinsley White with a 75 even. And if you want to break into the podium spot, Sonora Alba right now, a 69.99 in the 3rd place spot.
Next up, we're going to be seeing Riley Rivera here in her first Junior Jam appearance. Home mountain of Bear Mountain. It's like a skate park on snow there, just an hour and a half from downtown Los Angeles. SoCal snowboard scene very healthy out there at Bear Mountain. 13 years of age. Goofy footer doing it for Anarchy Outerwear in the pipe.
Boom. All right, so looking good. Linking some straight airs to start things out. And there you go, into the front side 360, getting the grab. Cab 360 landing high on the transition, trying to keep that speed. There's a frontside air. And a backside mute grab. So there you go. That's going to do it for her on run number 2.
Nice work there for Riley Rivera here in her first Junior Jam appearance. And Riley, you can check yourself up on the big screen here with the replays. Nice frontside air, getting some extension on that back leg, boning that one out. Mute grab there on the backside air. Great execution of the grab.
I like that backside mute grab, dude. That looked good.
All right, and again, a huge shout out to our friends over at Clif Bar, our Junior Jam contest today presented by Clif Bar. Thank you guys for all the support.
Yeah, big shout out to Clif Bar, giving back to the youth out here. Great partner to have here at the Burton US Open. So stoked on the presence of Clif Bar out here.
Dude, I'll tell you what, the macadamia nut one, I'm straight up addicted to that.
Those are delicious. All right, so score in for Riley Rivera.
All right, so her best score will be a 64.87 as we make our way back up to the top. Currently sitting in the top spot, 14 years old, Kinsley White. She had a 75 even. So let's see what she's got here on run number 2.
All right, Ben Ferguson, go ahead and take us through this run.
Yeah, dropped in heels there. She got a nice method in, first hit. Into the front side 540 melon grab, looking good. Into the backside, I think she got a mute grab there. And into the front 360. Will she hit the combo into this cab 360? She does, puts it down nicely. And nice little stale fish there, getting down towards the bottom. What's she going to end it with? Another method, looking good for Kinsley White. Yeah, girl.
Nice work, Kinsley. Kinsley was sitting in first place after her first run. So 2 great runs for Kinsley. Remember, our top 3 ladies after this second run will have a 3rd bonus run.
The bonus run, you really want to get in there for that bonus run.
Did they have the bonus run format when you competed in Junior Jam?
No way.
No, there wasn't, but there was a qualifier and a final. And final, we got 3 runs, I'm pretty sure. Can't remember. That was a long time ago,
That sounds right.
But something like that.
They were on. It was on Sundays back then too. It was like end of the week.
You stayed for the whole week, which was pretty cool.
All right, so score coming in for Kinsley White there.
It's not going to improve on her first run score, so 75 will keep her in the top spot. But that will bring up Lexi Simsovitz, 13 years old. She's sitting in second place, so an opportunity here to crack up in to the top spot. Again, that top spot with a 75. She had a 71.12, so she was awfully close.
Oh, man. She's got the eye of the tiger up there. I can tell she's feeling it. She's ready to go.
So again, if you're just joining us, we got Ben Ferguson up in the mix out of Bend, Oregon. Out here riding for Burton. So stoked to see you doing your thing this week in the pipe. You had practice yesterday. Pipe looks like it's running good.
Pipe is good, man. Pipe is fast, it's firm, and it's a good shape. So when you got weather like this, it makes for a really good contest.
Went to Japan after the Olympics. How was that, having a little trip to Japan after all the Olympic hoopla?
Yeah, man, going there and just like being able to let go a little bit and ride POW after the whole stress case of the Olympics was super nice.
Well, here we go. Lexi Simsovitz in the pipe. Ben Ferguson, take us through this run.
So she just had a couple good straight airs, went for the front 3, comboed it into the cab 3 there. Nice front side air, a little stiffy on that. Into the backside Indy. Oh, and going for the front side 5, she does it. Oh, into the back 5 and so close there. Oh man, you could tell she really wanted that combo. And she was really close, she killed it.
Yeah,
Way to go for it.
Yeah, put your hands together there for Lexi Simsovitz. Firm pipe. Talk about that, you know, even like falling down at the bottom of the transition though. You can feel that one, huh? For
sure. That thing is not soft. I mean, you can see it out there. It's gleaming right now. That thing's hard. Anytime you take a little spill, it never feels that good. So.
Hey, Bobry. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, of course. Once again, happy birthday, DC.
Yo, happy birthday, dog. I didn't know
Domo arigato.
Domo arigato gozaimasu. Yeah.
A lot of people here. Out here wishing DC happy birthday.
Get me a Clif Bar and put a candle in it.
There you go.
Yeah, we're going to celebrate your birthday later tonight.
Yeah, I get to hang out with I'm going to help with the Junior Jam party, so.
Oh, sick.
I'll be partying with the kids for my birthday.
The kids
Keep me young.
Party, yeah. That sounds good.
All right, next rider up, MITSUKI Ono. Coming out of Japan, getting ready to drop in. Won this event last year. Currently sitting in 5th place. She dropped in switch on her first run, went cab 7 to a huge frontside 5, and just on her transition, coming at the bottom of the transition, just to transition to that heel edge across the flat bottom, she just slid out. So had she not had that small little mistake, that could have been a top spot run indeed. So
this is a big run for her.
This is a big run here.
All right.
So here she is, dropping in switch again. Ben Ferguson, take us through this run for MITSUKI Ono.
She is dropping in switch toe side, eyeing up that first cab hit. She goes cab 7. Very nice. Gets the grab on that and everything. To a big old front 5, landing nice and high on the transition, holding speed. Good solid backside air in there. Solid nose grab on that front side wall. Into a backside 540. Can she hold on to this run? Into that front side grab.
All right, there you go.
That's going to be a full pull. That was a great run for MITSUKI.
Talk about how difficult that is dropping switch into a pipe.
Man, it's really hard. I mean, anybody who snowboards knows that just riding switch feels super weird, right? So then when you have to like line up this super steep 22-foot wall and like point it into this half pipe, it's hard, man. You don't have a ton of confidence in your switch stance, and you just kind of got to send it and get used to it after a while.
Well, MITSUKI Ono definitely seems like she's got plenty of confidence riding switch. So drops in switch, goes cab 7, a front 5, cleans that up. This is going to be a great score for MITSUKI Ono. I think this could definitely be up in the top 3, Nelson.
That was a solid run.
All right, so score coming in right there, 84.5 and a new leader.
First place.
All right, let's see if she can go back-to-back Junior Jam champion. We'll see. 3 more girls left to drop. Then we'll move into the boys for their second runs, and then we'll do our bonus 3 girls and bonus 6 boys runs. Some fun headgear.
Yeah, what is that snow leopard print on her, I don't know what you call that. That face mask is looking sweet, though.
All right, so Sonora Alba was just bumped out of the top 3. She's got a 69.99, so she's going to need to do better than a 71.12 to crack back up into the podium. But here she goes on her second run.
Coming out of San Pedro, California, starting off with the frontside 540. Ben Ferguson, care to take us through this?
Yeah, she just did that front 5 and just landed a little low, a little heel heavy, almost over-rotated, lost some speed, but she is currently gaining that back nicely. This girl knows how to ride transition. You can tell she's holding her edge clean. She gets that front 3 into that cab 3 here at the bottom, and a little little loose, but a great run for sure.
Nice work there for Sonora Alba. Second Junior Jam appearance representing San Pedro. As we look at the replay here. Go ahead and break it down, Ben.
Yeah, there's that frontside 5, and she just lands a little heel heavy and loses a little bit of speed. She looks disappointed about that one, but still had a great run after that. She definitely was able to build speed and get back up, airing out of the half pipe.
All right, score coming in for Sonora Alba, 69.9, so that'll have her in 4th place. So great showing out here for Sonora, but unfortunately won't be getting that 3rd bonus run. It's the top 3 ladies to get the 3rd bonus run. But Sonora, solid riding out here. And again, as you pointed out, Ben, way to recover yourself off of that frontside 540, generating speed, like you said, using the transitions, knowing how to pump.
Yeah, you definitely knew she knew what she was doing.
Next rider to drop, this is going to be Julian Tonkel, her first Junior Jam appearance, coming out of Rye, New York. Member of the Okemo Mountain School.
Right on.
Here she is in the pipe. Starting off the front side air. Kicking out the method there on the backside air. Front side 360. Into the cab 3, so back around to forward. Nice backside air there with the method and the front side 540 to wrap it up. Let's hear it for Julian Tonkel, her first Junior Jam appearance. So cool having some great fans out here. Of course, the Junior Jam, a lot of parents out in the mix. Thank you for being rad dads and cool moms out there. And Ben, talk about that. How important is family? Your mom and dad are always at the events. Of course, both you and your brother competing, so they have 2 kids to cheer on.
Oh, yeah.
But how important is that, having the support of your parents out there and feeling the love from them?
Man, it's always good seeing them. They love coming to the contests, and they're always down here. They're so stoked. So they love coming to the contest. I love seeing them down here. I've been snowboarding with my dad since I was 6, and he's always had my back and always been a lot of support. So it's always good seeing him at the bottom.
Anything you want to say to all the parents out here supporting their kids?
Yeah, you guys are all awesome, and thanks for keeping snowboarding alive and keeping the kids into it.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so our last rider to drop right now, TESSA Mod. She was on the podium last year, had a 2nd place finish. She currently outside of that top 3 in 6th place with a 57.49. But she's going to need to do it here and now if she wants to make her way into the top 3 for the bonus run. And here she goes on course.
TESSA Mod, drop it in, front side hit. Starting it off with front side 7. All right, she's coming in switch. She got the combo into a cab 3. And right, spinning again, going for that front side 5 tail into that backside 5. This chick is comboing it up, and then we got that front side grab into the backside air, and she's holding speed. She's making it look good. And that front side nose grab, and that's going to be it for TESSA. That was a really good run.
Yeah, good 2nd run there, and we'll see if it is 2nd and final or if it's a bump up into the 3rd place bonus run. Lexi Simsevitz in that 3rd place spot. As we look at the replay there, there's a look at that frontside 720, able to squeak that one around, but keeping enough speed there for the cab 3. There was that frontside 540, getting the tail grab. And backing that up. So lots of spinning. 7, couple 5s, 3. All right, score coming in right there. TESSA Mod, 77.25, puts her into 2nd place, and she will get a bonus run. All right, so there you go. Thus far, the top 3 who will get your bonus run. Kinsley White with a 75 even. TESSA Mod, who came out swinging when it mattered most, 77.24. And in the top spot, last year's winner, Mitsuki Ono with an 84.5. So way out in the lead, the Japanese rider. But those 3 girls will get a bonus run. So an opportunity for TESSA or Kinsley to possibly shake up the podium. All right, so as we make our way into our men's second and somewhat final runs, top 6 boys will have an opportunity to take a third bonus run. And our standings so far, who's in the top 3, DC?
Yeah, we got young Gooselli sitting in that third place spot. The Aussie holding it down here. We've seen him out here at Junior Jam before. Good to have him back, Valentino Gooselli. And then coming out of Japan, Kyotaro Tanaka in second. And your leader coming out of Evergreen, local Colorado boy, Jake Cantor, your top 3. Once again, it's the top 6 that will get a bonus run.
All right, making our way back up to the top, second runs. Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar. And our first rider will be Jake Langston coming out of Mammoth Lakes, 13 years old.
Is he running the all-white kit up there, right?
Yeah, we were commenting that on that first
Right
run.
on. Little page out of Red Gerard's book. I saw Reggie running the all-white. It's definitely been a thing, but I think I saw him doing it last. Looking good up there, Jake.
So Jake Langston, part of the Fanny Pack crew.
The Fanny Pack crew.
Three
No
dudes
way.
in the Fanny Pack crew, all 3 of them competing here.
Damn.
The FPC.
The FPC. I want to be in the FPC.
Here we go, Jake Langston in the pipe. Ben Ferguson, take us through it.
A big old frontside air there. That was nice. I'd like to see that into the backside air. Don't know if he got the grab on that one. Frontside 5, Indy tuck knee, looking very good. Into the backside 5 nose, super sick, kind of D. Davis style there. Going into that frontside air, a little bit of no grab maybe, but it's all good. Into the crippler to fakie, that was crazy. I haven't seen a trick like that in a while. And yeah, Jake is putting down a pretty good run. Went for the hand plant there. I like it. All right.
Yeah, that white on
I'm not
white.
sure that's exactly what he wanted, but it was a cool run, and I was stoked to watch it.
And looking at the replay here, look at that frontside air.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a nice frontside air.
And Jake Langston, if you can hear us, Ben Ferguson shouted out, I think it was your 4th hit that you did the backside air with a nose grab. And he said that reminded him of Danny Davis, so that's quite the compliment right there.
Yeah, he had that good backside 5 nose. Dan's been doing that trick, making it look sick, and Jake just did it as well. That was cool.
59 even will be Jake's best score, 9th place. That white on white, though. It's like wearing white motocross boots. You only wear them when you're in first place because they don't get dirty. Only the best go white on white. Pat Moore used to ride the pipe all white. Chaz Gouldemont rode the pipe in all white. Man, even pipe riders. Love it.
That is a good steak.
Next to drop, regular footer out here doing it for Dragon, 14 years of age, coming out of Crowley Lake, California, over there on the eastern Sierras, just outside of Mammoth Lakes. This is Charlie Gray.
Yeah, Charlie currently sitting in 6th place with a 66.87 from his first run.
All right, so he's from Crowley. He's probably a Mammoth boy. This dude probably knows how to ride a half pipe pretty good. Started off with a good frontside 5 melon grab into that backside 540, comboing it around. Frontside air. Backside air, melon grab, almost a little method. Into the frontside 7. And comboing that into the cab 3. Oh, and he's going for the front 9. Almost gets it. Just lets it get away from him barely. Over-rotates maybe a little bit, but super awesome to see him go for that one at the bottom there.
Nice work there, Charlie Gray, coming out of Crowley Lake as we look at the replay.
All right, so there you go. Look at it. That was just a washout at the end. All right, so Charlie Gray will not improve on his first score. 6th place, 66.87. But still solid showing here for our Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar. And we're just getting going.
Oh, Ben, wait till you see this next kid drop, Hunter GOULET. His method on his first hit. It was just about 15 feet out.
No way.
Proper method. Unfortunately, coming into the flat bottom, he just G'd out and went down. Just kind of sat it down. But here we go.
Is this Hunter here right now?
Hunter GOULET,
All right, Hunter.
Park City, in the pipe.
Taking lots of speed into this first hit. Beautiful method. Into the crippler 540, landing nice and high there. Comboing that into the backside 5 melon grab. And the front side 720 coming in switch to this next wall.
Oh.
Cab 5.
Yep.
Threw me a little bit. Cab 5 to end it off. Very nice run for Hunter GOULET.
Wrapping it up with that switch. Frontside 540, the cab 5 at the end.
You don't see those every day.
No, nice and tech. Had the crippler in the mix. You like to use double crippler in your pipe run?
Yep, I've checked that one a couple times for sure.
So
Yeah,
take us through this replay here, Ben Ferguson.
That's a pretty sick run by Hunter. It was a good front 7 there. He gets the grab. He holds it all the way around. Lands a little heel heavy, but is able to hold enough speed to get this cab 540 around. And cool creative way to end off the run.
So nice work there for Hunter GOULET, another member of the FPC.
Oh no, the FPC is dominating out here.
The fanny pack crew representing. So this is going to be a big improvement from his first run. Still winning best method of the Burton US Open 2018.
All right, an improvement indeed. He's going to bump all the way up into 7th place, 63.74. So a top 10 finish.
Does that get him? What do you have to get to make the
top 6 get the bonus run?
top 6 get the bonus? Oh,
just
bummer.
outside, but
just outside of that one.
Hunter GOULET, stick around, poach a pipe this week. I want to see more of that method. Next up, he was an alternate. Didn't even think he was going to compete in here. Hans Huber, here in his 3rd Junior Jam appearance. This kid rips the park apart. I've had the pleasure of riding with him. Such a good rider. Good to see him out here in the pipe. The 3rd member of the FPC. Here he is, dropping in.
Yeah, he's first hit, another nice method there. Second hit going for looked like he was going for 9 almost, only getting 7 around, and I like to see the carving. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. getting a little loose in there. It's awesome. I love to see that. Little frontside lean grab. Very good style. All right.
All right, so Hans Huber
Yeah,
sitting
Hans.
down in 14th place, so that'll do it for him here today at the Junior Jam. Let's hear it for him.
Nice work, Hans Huber. And, yeah, Ben Ferguson sitting here in the booth with some guest commentary. Take us through this replay, Ben.
So, yeah, he goes for this. It looks like front 7. It almost looks like he was going for 9 there, but just under-rotated or whatever happened, and did not hold on to it. But he did follow it up with some nice carves and some butters and a little frontside lean air that was very respectable. So, nice job, Hans.
Yeah, Hans. Yeah, Ben Ferguson. Some of my favorite half-pipe runs from you are when you don't even go above the lip. Just seeing you carve through the pipe.
Yeah, man, those are some of my favorite, too, to not even get above the pipe. Sometimes going above the pipe is scary. So sometimes it's fun just to do carves below the lip. And
How high out on that air to fakie on your first hit in the Olympics were you, would you say?
I don't know,
It
man.
was over 20, though.
I don't know if it was over 20, probably like 18.
Were you just like, what was going through your head when you were dropping and sending that?
Definitely just trying to go as fast as I
Send it.
possibly could. Kind of
right.
like this kid
Yeah.
coming up. What's his name?
Tommy Aukeson.
Tommy Aukeson.
Yeah. Coming out of Vermont, 10 years old. One of 2 10-year-olds here today. Our youngest competitors in the Junior Jam.
And look at him. He is just a little dude in that giant half-pipe hump, but he's still shredding. Getting those back-to-back 3s in. Getting that front side tail grab into that method grab here. Riding with lots of style. Oh, going for the front 5, getting it around and ending things off with a slash. That was a great run for
Tommy
Tommy.
Aukeson.
Yeah, Tommy.
Vermont boy doing it for Dark Side.
Just 10 years old. How old were you when you started competing, Ben?
I think the first contest I did, I was like 8 years old.
Sick.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was pretty young. but didn't end up really doing that great until around 10 probably, you know? Yeah.
Once you start getting bigger, start getting some of that man strength, a little more weight to throw around.
Yep. I don't know about man strength when I was 10. Definitely not when I was 10. Not until maybe like 16, 17. But can't wait till Tommy gets his man strength. He's going to be shredding.
All right, score. Tommy's best score will be a 40.24, 13th place. So solid showing as we make our way back up to the top right now. Currently in the lead with an 87.75, Jake Canner, 13 years old. 14 years old.
All right, so
I was going to just let it roll and be like he was a 13-year-old, but
hey, man, that
it's
1 year
officially
makes
he's 14.
a big difference in your teens.
Yep.
So this is our current leader, Fergie. So we're going to give you the pleasure again of
Jake
taking.
Cantor. I've heard about this kid actually. Frankie was saying some stuff earlier. Said it was a little bit of a battle between him and Valentino, maybe, but stoked to watch him ride.
Goofy footer in the pipe, your current leader.
Coming off the top rope.
In that big backside Indy. To that nice frontside 7, landed switch, going into the cab 7 or the hawk and flip. Into this frontside 5 melon, landing it very nice, super in control. Solid back 5. Oh, the front 9 tail, very proper. Into the back 9. Ayo. Classic back-to-back 9 Junior Jam combo. That was the thing back in the day too, man. But that was a great run by Jack.
All right, well, Jake Cantor looking here at the replay. Ben, what do you like about this run?
Man, I felt like he was super in control in the air. Definitely like got the grabs good, had lots of control. Landings all were super well, and yeah, it was good to see. I mean, he did some crazy tricks. He did those back-to-back 9s, and he did it all with good style and proper control.
Jake Cantor, this is Ben Ferguson breaking down your pipe riding. And, yep, saying you got good style and good control. That's got to be pretty darn cool to hear that from.
All right, and outdoing himself right there, 89.49 is going to be the official score, so extending his lead. So making things a little bit harder there as we have up next Valentino Guselli, who was in the second place spot for a while. But Kairotaro Tanaka in that second place spot bumped him out. But Valentino up there right now, just awaiting the go-ahead.
Good riding out of this kid in his first run, again sitting in second place.
All right, yeah, Valentino. I've seen this kid around quite a bit, and I do know he does like to send it. Let's see if he sends it here right now. Drop it in.
He was hanging out with you guys at Peace Park or something, right? Or Super Park, maybe?
Massive front 5. Tail. Do a big, all nice method. Landing nice and high, holding speed. Getting that front 7 around. Into that hawk and flip.
Wow.
Pumping for speed. Frontside 900. Will he combo it into the... Oh, nice McTwist. Very stylish there. Getting the chicken wing in. Into that frontside crippler 5.
Wow.
And that was a great run. That was a great run for Valentino.
That was a sick run. Chicken wing McTwist, pulling it behind the ear.
That'll be interesting to see what the judges give Val compared to Jake's run that we just saw.
All right, well, Ben Ferguson, take us through this replay. Break down Val's run here.
Yeah, he does that frontside 9 there, and then he does this sweet McTwist chicken wing. Lands it super nicely. The whole run was pretty big.
That was a great run.
That was a good run. And then he ends it off there with that crippler 540 indie grab.
And where was it, Super Park that he was hanging out?
He definitely was at Super Park. I've just seen him around, man. He's everywhere. Yeah. He's been here for a couple years, I remember.
All right.
Yeah.
There's your score, 87.62, back into second place. All right, so shaking up that top 3. But again, the most important spot right now is 6th place. Charlie Gray on the bubble with a 66.87. And he's got quite a few riders left to go that can shake that up.
All right, next up, 11 years of age, regular footer, coming out of Dillon, Colorado. This is Hayden Tyler getting ready to drop in.
Yeah, one of the smaller guys out there, but sitting in the middle of the pack in 9th place.
I like that shifty on the drop-in. That was sweet. Big old frontside air. Kid's holding lots of speed. Look at that frontside 540. Combos that into the backside 540. Oh, to the front crippler 7. Gets it around. That was awesome. Combos it into the cab 3. Oh, yeah.
Solid run. Let's hear it for Hayden Tyler.
Just 11 years young, small in stature, but some big tricks in this big pipe, 22-foot pipe. And, man, at 11 years old, this kid is charging.
Kid was definitely sending. Definitely looks like he's having fun out there, too.
All right, so Hayden's awaiting score is currently in 9th place. So a 60.12 will be the best he does here today. So top 10 placing for Hayden Tyler. All right, back up to the top. DC, who do we got?
Yeah, dropping next is going to be Finn Bullock Womble here in his first Junior Jam appearance. Originally out of Mevin, North Carolina, home mountain of Sugar Mountain down there in North Kakalaka. But now spending his winters out here at Copper Mountain.
Right on. Yeah, Copper's a good spot to hang out to ride half pipe and park.
All right, here we go.
Big old stale fish into the McTwist right there. Tossing around a front 9. Into that back 5 stale. Solid front side crippler 7. And just lets it get away from him there.
Yeah, so Finn looking good in 4th place. Still some riders that could shake things up, but in the middle of that top 6 that'll be moving on to the bonus run.
All right, looking at the replay here for young Finn Bullock Womble, a.k.a. FB Dubs, FBW. Once I get the 3 names, I like to just use the initials in the mix there.
All right, 78.99 will be the best he does, so looking decent to make it into the bonus round.
Yeah, again, this is a second run for the guys, but the top 6 will get a 3rd bonus run. And next up, we got a Swiss rider in the mix, Nelson.
Yeah, currently sitting inside that top 6 right now in 5th place, Jonas Hostler. Had a 67.37 on his first run.
So much talent coming out of Switzerland. Ben Ferguson, when you think of some Swiss pipe riders, anyone in particular come to mind?
Definitely go back to Nicholas Mueller, one of the OG Swiss half-pipe riders. The dude was a legend, very good style, still is a legend, still making snowboarding look insane. Nowadays, you got dudes like Jan Scher, David Halbutzel, Pat Bergner, and Yuri Podlachikov kind of carrying the torch for Swiss half-pipe snowboarding and doing it well.
Dude, Pat Bergner at the Olympics.
Very good run.
3 runs that were insane during finals.
Yeah, he killed it. He put down an insane run for sure. That switchback double 10 is a really cool-looking trick.
All right, well, here we go. Jonas Hostler, young Swiss rider, in the pipe. Take us through it, Ben.
All right, Jonas starting it off with a big frontside air. Following it up with a nice-looking method on that backside air. Like that. Into the frontside 7. Getting it around. Coming in switch. Combos into the cab 3 method. I like it. Very cool. Into that frontside 5 tail grab. Putting down a very solid run. Comboing in with that back 5. To that frontside lean air. Kid has done a different grab almost every hit, which is awesome. And that McTwist, looking very nice. And a solid stale to end off the run. That was a great run by
Nice.
Jonas. Yeah, Jonas.
All right, and we'll look at the replay here, but you got excited about that cab 3 with the late method in there. Cab 3, typically a setup trick, taking these riders from switch to forward. And a lot of them are thrown the same way, usually with like a mute grab or a front side grab. But he turns it into a way more stylish setup trick there.
Yep, took that cab 3, pretty mellow trick, and made it his own, put his own little flair on there, and it was super awesome.
Nice work by the young Swiss rider. So waiting the score to drop in.
All right, so it looks like a 68.99 will be the best of the two. So sitting in 5th place, a little bit of a nail-biter position, but Charlie Gray still on the bubble. No one has cracked up into that top 6. So he's currently sitting in there as we make our way back up to the top.
Next to drop, this is going to be Siddhartha Ula, one of the coolest names in the mix.
That was a crazy name.
Really
Siddhartha.
good book.
Yeah.
So you're looking for some spiritual readings, Siddhartha.
Okay.
If you want to get deep,
Yeah.
definitely check out the book Siddhartha. It's a good one.
Cool.
11 years young, out here doing it for Snow Sports England. Goofy footer. Pretty cool seeing someone from Great Britain in the pipe.
No way, he's from England. Crazy.
All right, Goofy Footer starting things off. Lofting out the front side air. Backside ollie starting it to get going. All right, front side 360 as he cabs that one around. Little cab tail slide there back to forward. Backside melon grab.
Solid shifty right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Dumping a little bit of speed. What's he got here for us at the bottom?
Oh, sick.
Not actually sure what that was. Do you know what that was, DC? Like,
No,
That was
like an alley-oop.
It was like alley-oop half a Michael Chuck.
Yeah, like alley-oop layout or something. Yeah.
He did something
pretty
similar the run before, and I was saying I've never seen anyone do that before. He had more amplitude on that one. The first one, he didn't leave the ground and just did kind of like a backside alley-oop to
It was
like
a
penguin slide.
Nice.
But there,
It was an
in the air,
opened up heave-ho. No
Yep.
grab.
alley-oop heave-ho.
Kind of reminded me a little bit of like a Toby Miller trick. Those like seal flips is what he calls them, where he lays them out and he does like the front flip up the hill. But that was cool.
All right, score coming in for Siddhartha Ula. And our computer taking a second to update, so we'll get you that score as soon as we have it refreshed. But next up, Kiyotaro Tanaka, 84.5 on his first run. Sitting in 3rd place right now. So Fergie Ferg, this is a good run.
Kirotara. So did Valentino just bump him down into 3rd? Was
Yeah, they've
Valentino
been-
in 2nd? So
they've been
these
battling.
guys are battling. Cool. That's
Kiyotaro
what you
bumped.
like to see.
Yep, Kiyotaro bumped Val, and then Val answered back.
All right. Can Kirotaro put down a solid run here and reclaim his 2nd or maybe even the 1st spot on the podium? He's dropping in with speed, dropping into this heel side hit. What's he got? He's got a big old
Sick.
method there. Solid tweak there. Into that. Oh, that front side 9 just barely under rotated a little bit, landed a little toe heavy. Looks
right.
like he's okay though.
Yeah, some struggles there, but still comfortably in the top 6, sitting in 3rd place right now.
Definitely sitting safe for the bonus round.
See his indie air there? That was definitely a very Ayumu-esque indie air.
It was, huh?
Yumi uses that indie on his one of his first hits in the pipe, typically.
Yeah, that first big backside indie Yumu's been doing has been a really cool way for him to start out his run.
Poking out the back leg right there on the method air as we take a look. Again, I want to say hi to everybody on the webcast checking us out from around the world on BurtonUSOpen.com. Don't forget, webcast going down this week on Red Bull TV. And DC and I will be around here for the live event all weekend long. So a great week here, 2018 Burton US Open Snowboarding Championships here in beautiful Vail, Colorado. And scores coming in, so an 84.5. He's going to sit in 3rd place.
Yeah, keeping that first run score with the fall on that 9. Unfortunately, that took out his chances of improving, but still sitting pretty. We'll see Kiyotaro Tanaka take his 3rd and bonus run that our top 6 guys will be able to take. Next up, local dude just coming out of Edwards, 14 years of age, doing it for Burton here at the Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam. Regular footer, Jack Warble.
All right, Jack Warble. I've known the Warble family for a little while now. Jack has always been just a little guy, super stoked to watch his run here today. Dropping in on his heels. He's going for the backside indie grab, making it look steezy in that one. Getting into that frontside 7 tail grab, coming in switch for that cab 3, bringing it around to regular. Comboing into that frontside 540 tail. Solid method grab there. Solid stiffy grab. Like to see the stiffy. Into that backside 5, having a little trouble on that one, but holding it together. And then that alley-oop Andrex to end the run. And a little nose butter gator roll down there at the bottom. Super sweet run by Jack Warble.
I think he maybe knew you were here in the booth announcing, throwing out the gator roll as a salute to Mr. Ben Ferguson. I feel like you're the first one to really make that one popular in the pipe runs.
I guess so. That was a great run by Jack. Nice moves, dude.
So Jack currently sitting in 11th place. As we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, point out some subtleties here, Fergie, that you're fired up on.
See, I like that stiffy.
Yeah.
Always fun to lock out the legs and blast a stiffy.
Good hamstring stretch.
Yep, good stretch. Good luck.
All right, so scores are into a 53.9 will be the best that Jack Warble does here. 11th place. It's a solid performance.
Good shredding out there, Jack.
All right, well, 3 riders left to go here. Next up, Wyatt Blake coming out of Park City. Regular footer. And again, one of the most interesting sponsors out of any of our riders, Park City Pizza.
Park City Pizza.
I could go for some of that right now.
I know. How hyped
I would love
you
a slice of Roni.
you ever talk to any pizza shops, see if you can get a pizza sponsor?
You know, I should, though. It's very inspiring. I might go try to, I know there's a pizza shop down here in Vail.
Try to work a deal for the weekend.
Yeah, let's see what we can work out. You guys should have pizza up here for sure. Solid frontside nose grab. Start off the run. Getting that frontside 5 melon around. Into that Mick twist. Like to see that trick. Into that frontside 360. Comboing it into that cab 3 melon grab.
Do we have any more?
That was a good one.
All right, Ben Ferguson, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you could have any food sponsor or any restaurant sponsor you, who would it be, or what would the food be?
Man, that is tough. I love all food. I love all food. It's hard to just choose one. I love burgers. I love pizza. I love sushi. It's I love steak. It's really tough, you know. So I would say, I don't know, find me some sort of buffet where they just got it all and I don't have to choose and just make the decision easy, maybe.
The Mandalay Bay Buffet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that would be perfect.
All right, 2 riders left to drop. Then we move into our bonus runs. Top 3 girls will get a 3rd and final run, in our top 6 boys will also get a 3rd and final run. Scores, Wyatt Blake's best score will be a 47 even, so 12th place finish. And 2 more riders left to go. As we make our way back up to the top, we're going to see 10-year-old Noah Avalon sitting in 16th with a 31.49. And coming out of Montauk, New York.
Just to let everybody know, we got photographer Aaron Blatt down here at the bottom of the half pipe taking photos. So check the Instagram. You might see some stuff.
Always good to see Aaron out and about. In all black, as per usual.
Yeah, Blatt.
Yeah, Blatt man. All right, Noah Avalon.
Yep.
Dropping
On course.
in. Dropping in for that first frontside air. Making it look good off the top. Into a solid method. Going for that frontside 5. Stomps it. Comboing into another method. You can do as many methods as you want. I like to watch them. Then a solid frontside 360 into that cab 360. Going for that. That was a nice backside alley-oop indie. That was sweet. Into another backside air and ending the runoff with a nice slash. Right on, Noah. Good shredding.
And you had a nice frontside hack at the end of your run at the Olympics.
Yeah, I love ending it with a nice slash or a carve, or, you know, there's plenty of half pipe down there still, so you might as well use that wall for something, you know.
Yep, every little bit of transition helps.
All right, so setting the stage here as we look at the replay. We'll see if Noah has a chance to crack up into that top 6, but there will really only be one rider with an opportunity to bump out Charlie Gray right now, and it's Anthony Leva, who's actually sitting in the middle of the pack. He's in 8th place right now, 60.37, so he definitely has what it takes to get a better than a 66.87 and make it into the top 6. But this is the only opportunity he's going to have, his second and final run. As scores came in for Noah Avalon, so the best score he'll have out of the two, 45.87 in 13th place.
All right, getting ready to drop in. Anthony Leva, the last of our dudes to take their 2 runs. Again, top 6 guys will get a 3rd bonus run. Anthony Leva here in his 2nd Junior Jam appearance, 13 years of age, coming out of Morongo, California, the Morongo Indian Reservation. I love that. That is awesome. Here he is, Anthony Leva in the pipe.
Anthony starting it off with a big frontside 540 tail grab, comboing it into that solid backside 5. Getting that nice frontside air in there, into that Mick twist, stomping it, holding it together. Getting a full pull here into that frontside nose grab. Solid method grab there. Oh, and he gets the front 7 around to end out the run. That was a solid run by Anthony Leva.
Nice work, Anthony Leva. So currently, Anthony sitting in 8th. Our top 6 get a bonus run. So can he bump into the top 6? We'll find out. But looking here at the replay, nice McTwist there. Named after legendary skateboarder Mike McGill.
Yeah, so he'll need to better a 66.87 if he wants to bump Charlie Gray out, the nail biter situation.
Big thanks to the crew out here in Vail with the slip.
A look from the top there. All right, so our standings, there it is. It's official. Charlie Gray makes it in. And there you go. Jonas Hostler, Finn making it in. Cairo Tara make it in. Valentino making it in your top qualifier going into the bonus run. Jake Cantor.
All right. Super excited for these bonus runs.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, big shout out to all the kids out here throwing down in the Junior Jam today, though. Guys and girls, so impressed with the riding. Hats off to all you little shredders out there. Keep up the good work. Keep on riding. And we look forward to seeing you guys more in the future.
Yep. Keep having fun. Keep shredding.
There you go. Ben Ferguson with words of wisdom there.
All right, so our last and final 3 girls will take a bonus run, and our 6 boys. So we're going to start things off with the girls. So there it is, running in reverse order. Kinsley White, Tessa Maud, then Mitsuki Ono. And we'll see with an opportunity for Kinsley or Tessa to shake up that podium, or can Mitsuki go back-to-back Junior Jam champions? So we'll see. Again, big shout out, Clif Bar. Thank you so much for supporting us here at the Junior Jam at the Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding.
So, Ben Ferguson, you got your start in the Junior Jam, or got your Burton U.S. Open competition start in the Junior Jam. Any particular memories that stand out for you? Some of your favorite memories from the Junior Jam days?
Favorite memories from the Junior Jam days? Meeting everybody, man. Coming here, I didn't really know a lot of other kids, you know, and you come to the U.S. Open and everybody who's doing kind of the same thing you're doing, same thing, snowboarding, you know, like you get to meet all these kids, and there's been kids that I hang out with still to this day, and yeah, that was a really good experience, and just to meet everybody and be a part of snowboarding and getting to watch the other contests and getting to watch the pro guys do it. So U.S. Open, it was always a really cool event from the beginning for me, for sure.
And talking to some of these kids, I know yesterday they were super amped getting to practice in the pipe with you guys.
Yeah, I saw them out there for sure. They were all shredding. It's cool.
So a lot of them have said, yeah, that was like one of the coolest things they got to experience out here. When you were competing as a junior jammer, were there any pros that you were kind of starstruck and fanned out on? To see them?
Oh yeah, for sure. I remember being up here practicing and seeing like dudes like Dan and Mason and all those guys, man. The Friends crew, Scotty, saw Sean, saw everybody. So I was up there, little guy, losing my mind, just like these kids were, for sure. And it's really cool. It's cool that they do it.
All right, so right now we're going to be making our way to our last and final runs, the bonus round here for the Junior Jam 2018 Burton U.S. Open of Snowboarding and our Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar. This is our last opportunity for our Junior Jammers to shake up the podium. Again, we'll have an award ceremony, but our official Junior Jam awards will happen on the Solaris stage, I believe, tomorrow. And a look here at the bottom of the pipe. Again, thanks to everybody who's tuning in on the webcast, as well as everybody that came out to support here at the bottom of the pipe. Beautiful day, Vail, Colorado. Slope practice going on. Pipe looks pristine. Doesn't get much better than this, guys.
So there you have it. Our three ladies we're going to be taking their third bonus run. So there's your podium for the ladies. What order that's going to pan out in, how those chips are going to fall, we shall see here in the next few moments.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to shake that score for MITSUKI. 84.5 is pretty outstanding lead there from TESSA Mod 77.24, but you never know. All right, so up to the top right now, our first rider to drop in our bonus round here for the Junior Jam. 14 years old, regular footed rider. Let's hear it for Kinsley White.
All right, Kinsley dropping in on her heels, eyeing up this first heel side hit. She's going to start it off with a nice little method air there, holding speed into that frontside 540 melon grab, very solid. Into that backside air mute, followed up by that frontside 360 stale into the cab 360 melon grab. A solid frontside tail grab there. Ooh, gets a little loose, but holds it together. That was a good run by Kinsley White.
All right, so Kinsley was sitting in the top spot for a while with that 75 even. Now bumped down to third. Again, guaranteed a podium spot. Where she sits is going to be up to this run as we take a look at the replay. So look at that frontside 540. Linking that one up there with the mute grab. So again, solid showing. So she'll settle for her first run score, 75. And a third place finish, so a podium finish for Kinsley White.
All right, next to drop, we're going to be seeing TESSA Mod, 2016 champion of the Junior Jam. Last year getting on the podium again, finishing in second place.
So TESSA is no stranger to the Junior Jam.
No stranger to the Junior Jam.
She's been killing it here for a couple years now, is what it sounds like.
Mammoth Lakes local.
Okay, cool. So she knows how to board.
Yeah, if it all ended right now, we'd have the same top two as we did last year, TESSA in second and MITSUKI in first.
So this is kind of a big run. Can TESSA step up and take the top spot from MITSUKI?
All right.
Will see.
Last and final, here we go.
Starting it off with the front seven there, landing a little heel heavy, but getting enough speed to do that cab 3 melon grab into that frontside 540. comboing that into that backside 540 melon grab, into the front crippler melon, landing very high, super solid. Into these last couple of hits here, she's got that frontside indie grab and finishing it out with a slash. Very nice run by TESSA.
Nice work, TESSA Mod. Once again, no stranger to the Junior Jam. Won it in 2016, second place last year. And some great riding here. Frontside 540, backside 540 with the melon grab. And to the crippler.
Matching tranny perfectly on that crippler.
Yep. All right, so awaiting scores for TESSA Mod. Guaranteed a second place, and that's what she's going to get. The 77.24 will hold up from her first run score. So second place finish, TESSA Mod, back-to-back years.
Congrats, TESSA.
And what that means, DC, is we're going up to the top right now for a victory lap. MITSUKI Ono.
Will she try to beat herself, better herself? We will see. Or will she just have a mellow victory lap? It's not uncommon for athletes to try to better themselves. You see Chloe Kim doing that in her victory laps at the Olympics, just to speak of the most recent one.
Yeah, she did not have to do that Cap 1080, but she did. She stepped up and put it down, and it was awesome to see. Good for women's snowboarding.
She was like, no, I want to get the cab or the back-to-back 10s in my run.
All right, your Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam champion for the girls in the pipe, MITSUKI Ono.
She's not taking it easy. She's going for it. Starting off with that cab 7, dropping and switch there, and then into that front side 540, comboing that into the backside 540. A solid front side nose grab there. Last couple hits down here, she gets that method in, and to finish it off with a front side 7. All right, good run for MITSUKI.
All right, and there you have it. Regardless of scores, there's your champion. Let's hear it for MITSUKI Ono. All right, a look back here at the replay, DC. What did you like?
Dropping and switch right into that cab 7, I think that is awesome. I, again, encourage any rider out there to grasp the difficulty of that, of dropping and switch into a pipe. Go out there and try it yourself today, even into the mini pipe up top, and chances are you're probably going to feel pretty sketchy doing so.
Yeah, very technical move. Cool to see her dropping and switch for sure. First hit switch is tough too, like coming in pretty questionable like maneuver, you know. You never know. You don't want to, sometimes the tough tricks, doing them at the start can ruin your whole run, so also good.
All right, so final results there up on the screen. Kinsley White in third place, TESSA Mod in second place. And your Junior Jam champion here at the Burton U.S. Open, presented by Clif Bar, MITSUKI Ono.
We will be having an official award ceremony immediately following the guys, so stick around, pay respect where it's due to our Junior Jammers for the award ceremony. But 6 more amazing runs coming your way, Nelson.
Do they still get the sparkling cider?
Presented by Danny Davis. We shall see.
All right, so start list. We are now here onto our top 6 boys that will get a shot. And this is good. We got 6. We can really have some fun with shaking up the podium. Currently in that top 3, Kautara Tanaka, Valentino Guselli, and Jake Cantor in the top spot. But still 3 riders that can shake that up. And that's Charlie Gray, Jonas Hostler, and Finn Bullock-Womble. So we'll see what's going to go on here. This is the last bonus run, last run of competition we'll see here today. All right, first rider to drop right now. Hung in there on the bubble. Had like 10 guys go through and couldn't crack into the top 6. So Charlie Gray making it into this bonus round or super final, whatever you want to call it. But here we go for his last and final run of the day.
Coming out of Crowley Lake in the Eastern Sierras, Ben Ferguson, take us through this run.
All right, yeah, starting it off with a nice big frontside 5 melon grab there, comboing that into the backside 540. Super good. Into that frontside air there. Another backside air, a little bit of a method there. Into the frontside 7. Going cab 3. And ending it with the frontside 9. He stomps it, puts it down. All right.
Holds on to it. Nice work, Charlie Gray. And looking at the replay here for Charlie Gray, starting it off. There's that frontside 720. Gets that around nice and confident with the landing. Landing switch there. Cab 3 to set him up, back around and forward. And he gets the frontside 9 there. Holds on to it. Nice work, Charlie Gray. Mammoth Mountain, his home mountain.
All right, so Charlie had that 66.87. All right, so that's what he'll settle for. 6th place finish here. Charlie Gray, great job.
Next to drop, coming out of Switzerland, Jonas Hostler, 11 years young, doing it for Burton, regular footer. A lot of good style coming out of Switzerland. The Alps producing some great talent. Ben Ferguson, you're mentioning one of my favorite snowboarders of all time, Nicholas Mueller, when it comes to Swiss riders and who you think of.
Yep.
Yeah, so Charlie Gray's 69.87 actually bumped him up into 5th place, and Jonas now down into 6th place. So with an opportunity to crack up into the podium with one last shot, and here he is on course.
And Jonas had a good run last run. Let's see what he can do this run. Going big on that frontside air there. Another great method. Getting the front 7 around into the cab 3 method. Love to see that one. Did that on the run before. That front 5 tail grab. Comboing into the back 5 tail grab. Solid frontside air. Getting down to the last couple hits here. He's got the Mickey down. Super solid Mick twist into the alley-oop and direct. Proper run by Jonas.
All right, so the Swiss rider looking good there on his last and final run. As we take a look back up top, poking it out. There's that frontside 5 or 7 trying to get all the way around there to fakie, and then cabbing it around.
That cab 3 method.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Super steezy.
Is that giving you a little inspiration? You throw a cab 3 method in one of your practice runs or something this week?
Yeah, maybe I'll go. We got practice right after these guys, so maybe I'll go up and start working on my cab 3 method.
Cab 3s are probably pretty scary at some of the speed you come at the wall these days. Just to slow rotate like that.
Yeah, you definitely, if you're going fast, you gotta get a nice gentle set on there and then
just hang out.
And then time the method right if you're gonna toss that in there too.
All right, Jonas Hostler, 72.67, back up into 5th place, bumping down Charlie Gray. And making our way back up to the top, Siddhartha Ula, 11 years old.
Woo! Big old stalefish on the first hit. Into the Mick twist. Pumping for speed. Going for frontside 9. Lands it perfectly. Nice and high on the transition into that backside 5 stale. Comboing that into the frontside 7. Coming in switch for that cab 3 stale grab. And then frontside lean to end off the run.
He's stoked
on that one.
Nice work there for FBW.
Sorry, that was
Finn Bullock Womble.
Finn Bullet Womble?
Finn Bullock Womble. 2 last names there, so.
That was our boy Finn.
My rule of thumb,
Finn.
if there's 2 last names for the 3 letters, I just,
Sorry about that,
3-letter
Finn.
name.
Our screen messed up.
FB Dub.
FB Dub killing it on that one.
FB Dub.
I'm a snowboarder. I'm kind of lazy sometimes.
We need to shorten our words as much as possible.
Nicknames can stick, though, for sure. All right, so a solid run right there. Let's see what happens here. Finn WARBLE just awaiting the official scores. All right, so there you have it, 81.12, fourth place.
All right, Finn.
Yeah, Finn. Finn's stoked on that one, as he very well should be. Great run there.
All right, back up to the top.
We're into our top 3 now, aren't we, Nelson?
Yes, we are.
So this will be our podium then, these next 3 riders.
And this is the Japanese rider
Kayotara Tanaka.
Tanaka. All right.
Yeah, scores are pretty
Had a
tight,
great run
84.5,
last time.
87.62, and an 89.49. So let's see what he's got.
Taking lots of speed, charging into this backside hit. Solid method grab, getting his back foot way above his head. Into that frontside 9. This is where he had trouble last run, getting it around. A little bit of a hand drag, but holds on into that backside 540 mute. Into that frontside 7, coming in switch here for a cab 720. He's got a couple more hits down here at the bottom. He's getting that crippler in, and he ends it off there. That was a great run by
Kayotara
Tanaka.
All right, so the Japanese rider coming through, guaranteed a third place finish, had an 84.5. Let's see if he can better an 87.62 that Valentino Guselli has posted up.
I didn't see Kyle Tara's first run. This run was definitely better than his second run. The only thing was he landed a little toe heavy on that frontside 9 up at the top. That's the only thing I could see the judges docking him for. But the rest of the run was great.
Well, again, great job landing nice and high in the transition. And talk about that, the temptation. You don't want to pop too hard off the lip because then you end up the flat bottom. But also you got to compensate for different pipes with what the vert's doing so you don't deck out.
All right, so there you have it. Third place, Kayotara Tanaka from Japan.
Yeah, so the half pipe, it is crazy. You have only so much margin for error. You pop too hard, you land in the flat bottom. You don't pop hard enough, you land right on top of that icy deck up at the top. And then you bounce on in. So it is a lot of timing, a lot of finesse, and it's pretty rad when you get it right and you land right in the transition there. It's pretty weightless. Let's see Valentino about to drop in right here. He's getting amped up. I know this kid is going to try to send as much as he can, send as Senderson as he can send.
All right, Vail, Colorado. Let's make some noise for Valentino, his last and final to try and crack up into the top spot.
He's charging into that first hit. Big old frontside 5 tail grab into that backside air. Oh, going front 10 there. Almost making it around, landing a little heel heavy. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Technical trick, hard trick. They don't often see a front 1080 in the Junior Jam.
All right, so a couple of crowd pleasers here as he comes down. Let's hear it. Second place finish for Valentino Guselli, 2 years in a row.
Nice work, Valentino. And he was going for that first place spot, going for the 1080, putting it all out there. There's the 900. Oh, no, that was the 10. Sorry, that was the 10 attempt there. Just coming up a few degrees shy, just about 40 degrees shy of that 1,080-degree rotation.
All right, so there you have it, 87.62 and a second place finish. So great job, Valentino. And as we make our way back up to the top, must feel pretty good being a teenager and taking a victory lap at the U.S. Open. Jake Cantor had an 89.49, and he is your Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam champion. And here we go, victory lap time.
What will he do? Will he send it, or will he take it easy and have some fun on this run? Starting things off with a nice backside indie grab. And a nice front side nose grab. One might call it a lean. Getting a method in there, super solid method. Board way above his head. I think he's taking it easy on this one. He's blasting some grabs. He's making it look steezy.
Yeah.
Great method.
Yeah, brushy style, board over the head.
Ooh, ending it off with a little heel side carve. Hand on the ground. I like seeing that. Right on.
All right, and there you have it right there. One more time, let's hear it for the Junior Jammers. Again, big shout out to our friends over at Clif Bar. We will have our award ceremony directly following the event, so please stick around. But again, great day here. Again, huge thanks going out to Ben Ferguson hanging out with us.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me. Stoked to be up here. Stoked to watch these kids rip.
Good luck this week. We're
Thank you so
excited to
much.
see you.
So you guys got practice immediately following?
I think it's coming up pretty soon. I'm
So-
not exactly sure on the schedule, but yeah, we got practice
Today.
today.
So if
Yeah.
people want to stick around and watch some of the top dogs do their thing, we
Yep.
got practice going on this afternoon.
Yeah, we will be shredding for sure. And then is slopestyle qualifiers tomorrow?
Yep, slopestyle action kicks off tomorrow. There's your final results. Again, congrats to all the junior jammers out there throwing down. But your top three was Kiyotaro Tanaka in third, Valentino Guselli, the Aussie, in second place. And your winner, local boy Jake Cantor, coming out of Evergreen, your junior jam champion. Big congrats to him. That's a tongue twister. Say that 5 times fast, Nelson.
Nope.
No?
No
Junior
way.
Jam champion. It is tough.
All right, so we're going to have some highlights here from the girls, then the boys. And right now, let's check out some highlights from today's event.
Well, again, big shout outs to all the riders out there looking at some of the highlights of the action. That was Kinsley White there in the number 16 bib.
Yeah, a lot of action here today. Again, 14 and under. Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar. And what a great day. Pipe was perfect.
Yeah.
Held up nice.
Probably couldn't have had a better day for
Yeah.
a half pipe contest out here. Nice and sunny.
So again, we will be having our awards ceremony. DC's gonna handle that. He's gonna run down there, so we will have our award ceremony down here at the bottom of the pipe. Please stick around for that. And then some of our men's highlights on the screen, but also got a big week ahead of us, Ben. Tomorrow we got slopestyle semifinals for the men and the women. Then we have on Thursday, half pipe semifinals for men and women. Friday, slope finals. Saturday, my favorite day of the U.S. Open, half pipe finals. So a big week ahead of us. Also tons of music acts going on. We got après all day going on. We have a bunch of stuff. Make sure you guys make your way down to the Solaris stage in the evenings. DC and I will be hosting the award ceremonies. And then we'll have all of our music acts as well. So a big week here at Vail. And we're just kicking it off with our Burton U.S. Open Junior Jam. All right, and we will be back momentarily with our award ceremony. Stick around.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, and right now we're going to go down to the official award ceremony with DC. DC, what do we got going on?
Thank you very much, Nelson. Thanks to Clif Bar, our presenting sponsor out here for the Junior Jam today, kicking off the Burton US Open in style with the future of snowboarding. Congrats to all the kids out here throwing down today. But with no further ado, it is time to have our official award ceremony for our podiums for the girls and guys. Ladies first out here, and in third place, let's hear it for Kinsley White. One more time, put your hands together for Kinsley White. And in second place, her third Junior Jam on the podium every year. Give it up for TESSA Maud. One more time, put your hands together for TESSA Maud, second place. And your champion out here for the Junior Jam, back-to-back champion appearances. Let's hear it for Japan's MITSUKI Ono! Omedetou gozaimasu, MITSUKI. One more time, put your hands together for your champion, MITSUKI Ono, and your podium for the ladies. And now for the sparkling cider shower. Congratulations, ladies. All right, now time for the guys out here. Again, congrats to all the dudes throwing down today. So impressed with the riding out there. Seeing some incredible talent out there from all the guys here in the Junior Jam. Thanks again, Clif Bar, our presenting sponsor for the Junior Jam, kicking off the Burton US Open in style indeed. In third place, with no further ado, coming out of Japan, put your hands together for Kiyotaro Tanaka! Kiyotaro Tanaka, omedetou gozaimasu. Great riding. One more time, let's hear it for Kiyotaro Tanaka. And in second place, coming out of Australia, second year on the podium out here, give it up for Val Gaselli. One more time, let's hear it for the Aussie, Val Gaselli. And your champion, you got to get loud and proud, Colorado, because he's one of your own, coming out of Evergreen. Give it up for Jake Cantor! One more time, let's hear it for your Junior Jam champion, Jake Cantor, and your podium out here for men's Junior Jammers. Let's hear it one more time for these young rippers. And again, congrats to all the young dudes throwing down in the Junior Jam. Thanks to all the parents and family members coming out, showing your love and support. And congrats to all the kids. Such a great show out here. Nelson Wormstead, what do you got to say, my friend?
All right, DC, thank you so much. Again, congratulations to all of our Junior Jammers here at the Burton US Open Junior Jam presented by Clif Bar. It has been an insane day of competition. Our kickoff to the week of the Burton US Open Don't want to forget tomorrow, men's and women's slopestyle semifinals. We will see you guys over on the slope course tomorrow. On behalf of DC, DJ Nakaji, and our entire production staff, I'm Nelson Wormstead signing off from the bottom of the half pipe. We will see you guys tomorrow.
Teach me nothing, just teach me something. Don't teach me nothing, just teach me something. Oh, dear corner and save your life, and that's no jive. My heart, my heart, my heart cries to see the youth. No put it down, put them nowhere.